What's going on out there, everybody? Man, it's your boy Mike Ryder. You are tuned in to another episode of the Underdogs podcast. Man, we got some things to talk about. It's a special edition on the Sunday. We dropping this soon as we get out of here too. Um,
Sir.
you know how I've been trying to do it, man. Short and simple. You can follow me on Twitter at mryder23. That's at MRYDER23. I got none other than my boy Max Marley in the building with me tonight. Max, what's good, bro?
Hey man, listen, follow me, Max Marley 007 on Twitter, man. Stop playing, man. Help me get these followers up, man. It's the underdog. Mr. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me nothing other than a child of God. And
Shout
we
out to
here to
God.
talk about KOTD, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, Opening it up, man. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, man, simply because I think it was the blog that we did before the last one. I was talking crazy about KOTD, man. I wasn't putting no respect
Max.
on this thing. But listen, after watching this first round of the Grand Prix, man, I was slightly impressed. It wasn't like, oh my God, like it's just the little things I was impressed by. The quality of the stream, the setting, um, I can't say it was the selection of battlers because a lot of these battlers on this card I was just getting familiar with.
Okay.
Otherwise though, man, it was a pretty good first round, man. What you got for us?
Okay, so let's start right here. You know, we got to go through production and everything. As far as the production goes, how did you feel about how it looked? They had the little basement feel. It, how did you feel about the look of it, bro?
I liked it, man. I feel weird saying I liked it because I know Avo did the work, but you know, even though we kind of low key canceled him, I still can't shit on his work, man. Avo's still doing beautiful work, crispy streams. Like I said, the setting was I like that setting, that stage slightly more than the Summer Madness stage. The Summer Madness stage was more like uh, hoity-toity, in my opinion, man. This KOTD stage was grungy. I don't know if that was a real basement or not, but I was definitely feeling
It looked like a real basement to me, bro. And I'm echoing your sentiments. Like, bro, it looked more gritty in the basement. It looked natural. Like, hey, bro, you want this work? Come down here. We finna get to it. You know
it.
what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
gang of folks just, come together. You had Lush One as the host, as the moderator. Like you said, Avocado was doing the filming, which, like you said, we don't kind of cancel Avocado, but at the same time, it was a masterpiece. Um,
yeah,
I seen Avocado like a month and a half ago, and as well as Derez, I think it was, or either Twiz. I think it was Twiz yesterday said it. 24 frames per second. I'm not that much of a tech geek, but 24 frames per second. And when I looked at Ultimate Madness and Summer Madness versus this Grand Prix, it's a big difference in how it looks. Like
yeah,
Ultimate Madness, Summer Madness, Gnome, it looks very opera-ish. It looks soap opera-ish. It looks like a sitcom. Whereas this look
yeah,
like you in the back of the alley, like you finna get stabbed up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It looks good. It looks gritty. But anyway, shout out to KOTD, man. Y'all did a good job with the stream. We can get into these battles if you ready, my boy. First battle of the night, RX versus Saint.
Man, shout out to both of them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Above all, man, shout out to RX, man. Uh, I'm an advocate for the females. It might not seem like it, but I always show love when the ladies come to battle. Um, RX did fabulous, other than the obvious with her second round kind of fell flat, but she got it back. It didn't help her in the long run, but I would have liked to see RX take this. She had so many bars, man, so it was ridiculous. I love the way she writes, that accent. She got that usual Cali girl accent, so that's always fire. Saint, here's what I want to say about Saint. Uh, Unfortunately, I was URL biased for a very long time. KOTD battles just did not excite me, so I really never really knew who Saint was. After watching him today, other than RX telling me he's young, you could tell from his bar setups and with the stuff he raps about that he's a little young, but that still don't negate that he's pretty fire, man. So shout out to Saint. He took that one over RX in a battle that I feel like if she would have completed her second would have been more debatable had she completed her second and turned up the energy a little more. But still, nonetheless, man, it was fire. Great way to start the night. Shout out to Saint, man, for taking that one. He moving on to the next round.
Yeah, man. Saint RX. It was a fire battle, good back and forth. But like you said, the obvious, the slip ups, the stumbles, the choking. And it seems like that's what we're growing accustomed to in 2020. More battlers are choking than ever. I know we're getting
Yeah,
more product than ever, and that might be why, because these battlers are working more, more and more than we've ever seen. Um, but yeah, RX did some slip ups. She had some choking going on. Saint was clean throughout his material. He had a few stumbles, you know what I'm saying? But overall it was better than RX's delivery. Um, but if you haven't seen Saint is fire. If you catch this blog, please go back and watch a battle of Saint. Shout out to Jay, my boy Jay, another person from the underdogs, another underdog from the team. Jay has been shouting out Saint for the last few weeks, bro.
yeah,
This man is fire. And I'll be honest with you, we talk about URL. They're supposed to be the only league that count. If Saint go over to URL, he gonna get them boys some problems. And when I
yeah.
say,
So,
come on.
I wouldn't. He a little too animated, and I don't mean like his style of, and he's nice. I ain't saying the boy can't rap, but man, look, like like you got Nickelodeon, like you got Nick Jr. and then you got Toonami. You take from that what you will. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gonna have to come with some type of anguish in them bars. He sound a little bit too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? When I say comfortable, I mean like he a privileged kid at home type shit. Like I don't know the
I
man.
see.
Like
Nah, I see where you get. He kind of come off like the little pretty boy type. You know what I'm
yeah, like
saying?
privileged kid. Like I really ain't been through nothing yet, but I still watch cartoons, play because he had cartoon bars, he had video game bars. That's and body shaming bars. That's pretty much all I got from him.
But the thing about it is, bro, if you put him up against his peers, I ain't talking about the hollows and the Charlie Eclipses of them. If you put him up against these mid-tier competition guys over at URL, I think he gonna give them a run for their money.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The judges gave it to Saint to beat RX. You know what I'm saying? I don't disagree with the judging. Um, I personally had Saint 2-1. I want to say the second and third I gave to Saint. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
remember
that's what he wanted, Cliff. That's what he wanted, Cliff.
because RX had some nice material in that thing, boy. She had some nice material. But at the end of the day, it is a judge battle. My opinion don't matter that much when it's judged. However, we're gonna get to some faulty judging. Let's talk about the judges for a second, Max. How did you feel the judges did in this battle? Like the way they broke their judging down, do you feel like they were credible?
I'm gonna keep it tall, man. First of all, shout out to everybody that was judging, man. I don't want to shoot myself in the ass, but I didn't really know any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I have to know them. You feel me? Because some of the culture knew them, but as I was on Twitter, my Twitter timeline was telling me the same thing that I already thought, which was who are these guys?
Right.
But other than that, the first half of the judging was pretty good. I feel like they could have did more bar breakdowns. I mean, not necessarily bar breakdowns, but like found high points in the rounds and spoke about them. They really just and I do like that they got the little point system. You know what I'm saying? 28, 29, 30, 30, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I commend those guys because judging is not judging battles is not an easy task, man. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will be ready to fight me because I'm picking based on what I like, not what everybody, feel like is better. So at the end of the day, man, shout out to them. I seen every one of them had paper in their hands. So
Mhm.
I'm
They had
hoping
some type of criteria that they were going by.
yeah, I'm hoping they like some type of little light scorecard. If I could offer the judges any advice, clean it up for the South tournament, please, because that's the one I'm looking forward to. But we're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Look, man, with the judges, just like you said, I felt like they did their thing in the first three battles. I felt like they were on point. They had the little scoring going on. You'll see them come out here be like, okay, I had this round 9-10. I had this round 10-9. I had this round
8-7,
10-10.
8,
You know what I'm
8-6.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. 29-30 was the overall score.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We even had a judge to come out and say that something was tied, and we're gonna get to
No, we
that.
not. No, we not. No, no,
We're gonna get to
no.
that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, bro. But we had a lot of stuff going on, but I did like that they had a criteria that they were going off of.
Yeah, that was
Given
fire, man. That was
it,
fire.
when you judge battles, it no longer is about your opinion. It needs to be about the stats. And these guys were representing stats. If you're gonna have a criteria to judge based off of, because if it's just opinion, why judge anyway? You know what I'm saying? But either way, the judges had it with Saint winning. He advanced to the next round. We got Saint moving on. The next battle was the Saurus and Madflex, I want to say.
Man, this is the one I want to get to. Yeah, that was the next one. All right, I'm gonna start this one off, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Chef Max, come through and get you a plate. But at the end of the day, man, this is another one where I was not too familiar with these guys. Um, excuse me for being culturally biased at times. I'm a blogger. I'm trying to be a blogger now, so I'm gonna change that at some point. Y'all bear with me. But I had a little. I can't. I had a little run-in with the Source on Twitter a couple years ago, and I'm no stranger to run-ins on Twitter, but he got upset with me because I did not know who he was, you know, and apparently he's a legend in this game. He a GOAT, so shout out to him. But so I went into it pulling for Manflex, but Manflex just, I don't know. I don't think he was ready. Like something about Manflex just seemed a little too nonchalant for a competition. You know what I'm saying? He was a little like, and not to mention to me, Thesaurus is like Disaster's granddad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Them boy about
swear
the
him.
same age.
But okay, so they are about the same age.
I would imagine.
Well, I don't know, bro, but he looked older than Disaster. So I'm just saying, like, they styles though are mirrored. Thesaurus, in my opinion, sounds just like Disaster, except he may not scream as much and be irate with his
Right.
raps and delivery.
Right.
But they gave it to Thesaurus. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to pull for Madflex, but Madflex, you just wasn't talking, bro. You just didn't have that talk, and you had an off night tonight. So at the end of the day, you lost. I'm just happy to be being introduced to some new old guys, man, that I can start, checking out. Shout out to Stars. You had my old Twitter page blocked, but this is a new Twitter page. I probably will check you out some more, bro, because although you rap like Disaster, I want to see how far you make it in this tournament. So shout out to y'all.
Well, see, this the thing about it. They both were rapping in the WRCs, if I'm not mistaken. That was an old tournament style competition.
Yeah. Mad Flood, Thesaurus
Marv.
did say he came from a. He did say he came from a tournament already. He won a tournament already. So shout out
Him
to
and
that.
him and Ilmac were like tag team champions.
Oh, word. Okay, so that's what they known for. Okay,
That's but
okay.
see, this was before the URL. This was before Smack picked up a camera. This was WRC's, I want to say World Rap Championship or something like that.
Yeah.
And you had the
Hey,
source
Big
on
Mike,
there.
can you hear me, bro? Can you still hear me
I,
good?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. You had the source on there. You had Ilmac. You had a guy named Cyanide. Um, you had Marv One. You had Quest on there. I hated Marv One in that the one that I saw. He might have did good in some other ones, but it was one I remember. I was about 20 years old watching it on Cox Cable, and Marv One
Yeah.
was under this like this little tent,
Boy,
and he
them
just
said
didn't care.
top table, boy. What the fuck?
Hey,
Boy, that
listen,
said no back, boy. What? How you from that generation, my boy?
hey, I still got Cox Cable to this day, boy.
I
I
didn't
ain't
know
got.
that's what you was coming out of.
Nah, we on Cox Cable, bro. This what this whole internet is on right here down here where I'm at, boy. Cox Cable, Cox
Word.
Communications. Let's get it. But you had Ilmac. You had I want to say Disaster was in that as well. So they've been battling for over 20 years. This little 10-year battle thing that people be talking about, that ain't nothing. These guys been battling for 20 years, bro. And look at the
Decades.
scores. I'm talking about a beard full of grays. But anyway, shout out the source. Shout out Mad Flex. I felt like the Source won that. I felt like the judges called it right. The
It was
Source
clear.
got it first and third, I think is what I call for the Zors. And Mad Flex got the second. But like you say, he just didn't seem like he was competition ready. He don't seem like he's made for like a tournament. As you know, it's a
Yeah, it was too light. It was light. All that shit was light, bro.
it was very light. It was very light. Now he was still straight, but it just wasn't, it was no urgency in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
Um,
sense of
no sense of urgency. So we called that. We got it going with the judges. The source won that. Nobody got robbed. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? They called it clean.
Oh, we
Um,
gonna get to that. Stop insinuating, bro. Just let us get to
oh, I
it.
gotta insinuate. I gotta persuade.
This
You
shit
know
is
what
a
I'm saying?
disgrace. This shit is a disgrace, bro.
Okay. So guess what? We got Caustic and Active who battled next. Um, and I go ahead and kick it off. Caustic, he was all right, man. This battle wasn't all that to me. Caustic was all right. He was his normal self, had the slip ups. He had a few points where he lost his spot. Active was choking. Active tends to do that. If you're not familiar with Active, he tends to
But
choke up. He tends to stumble. He does the pocket check. I don't know who started it first, him or Shotgun Sure. Apparently,
it sounded like it was him. That's what he was saying.
that's what I'm about to say. Apparently, to him, he started it. So um, he did the pocket check on Caustic. Caustic got mad. I'm like, man, you know you ain't about to do. You know you ain't
Yeah,
about to do nothing.
nothing.
But Active, he was alright. You know what I'm saying? He was better than what I'm used to. I done seen
Right.
battles what he do way worse, man. Um,
Okay.
how you felt about that battle, bro? Caustic and Active.
All right. Well, here we go. Once again, I got to give these folks their flowers, man, because I was not familiar. Let me get in the cam for this one.
Going to get in the camera, bro. Going to get in the camera. There you go.
Not familiar with none of these guys, man, Caustic or Active. I'm sorry. I just was never checking for y'all, man. Y'all KOTD battlers, and that's no bias. But now, that boy Caustic, get him out of here. That boy Active, he definitely on my radar, man.
He on your
Um,
radar.
I need him. I need you to be a little bit more cleaner, Active. You was cooking, and you had your little stumble. I must have missed the pocket check. I must have been tweeting, but I did hear him. I did hear Caustic get upset. I heard that, but I didn't know exactly what he was getting upset for. But if you say you started the pocket check, fuck it then. You started it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it, my boy. But
Right.
fire battle, man. Caustic. I don't know if you came to play today either, bro, cause you didn't have that energy either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all thought that this tournament was like a test or something. You got kicked out of the first round because I felt like you was lazy in that, bro. I never seen a battle from you, but I almost feel like you could do way better. Um, my peers tell me that you always trash. So hey, that's no shot. I'm just going off what I'm told because I'm not familiar with y'all. But shout out to that boy Active. You know what I'm talking about? With the slogan, I can't remember your slogan right now, bro. But you definitely on my radar, man. So shout out to you, dog. It was a clear win, although you almost lost in the second.
He
But
almost lost, bro. He almost lost it.
Caustic didn't have enough, bro. He could have did a full choke, and Caustic still probably would have lost that.
Did you check that rebuttal he did on him? What Active did with the
Caustic,
shoes? No, Active did a
oh
rebuttal
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
shoes.
Caustic. I thought Caustic was rebuttaling, but apparently Caustic was tweaking his round. Um, Active gave us a real rebuttal though, and you
A
know what I'm
real
saying?
rebuttal. A
I
real
rock
rebuttal.
with that. I rock with that. So look, man, Active, you on my radar, my boy. I don't know. I gotta look at the bracket, man. Put the bracket up, big Mike. Let's see who Active got next.
Active has Saint.
Go ahead and send the little boy back home, man. Let him get on his
No,
PlayStation.
no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that
Hey,
now.
I'm going. I'm gonna go for Act, man. I got Act winning that. We'll do predictions at the end of the show. But
We can do predictions, yeah.
shout out to Active though, man. It was real fire. I got familiar, bro. You was lit.
As a matter of fact, Active and Saint are cool. Active,
Oh, they
Saint, RH,
cool.
they all cool.
Yo, we got to get this West Coast bracket the fuck out the way, bro. Cause all y'all friends for real.
Even avocado, right?
Thanks, bro. We got to get this West Coast bracket the fuck out the way. No
All right.
shot, cause I love the West. I want to come out Cali sometime. Can I come out visit one of y'all one time? You know what I'm talking about? Let me get out there.
Well, we're gonna work on your green card. Matter of fact, we got Diz and FRAK, the last battle of the night. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes. Max, I'm gonna kick this off because I know you got a lot to talk about, bro. Disaster. Disaster. Before the battle, everyone on my Twitter was saying, pack it up, Disaster's gonna win the whole tournament.
Yeah.
FRAK. FRAK pulled an amazing, when I say amazing, he had an amazing prop with the paper after Diz ripped it. And he was like, I brought another one because I know he ripped that up or whatever he said.
Yep. Got him.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like that was a little hollow-ish? You know how Hollow brought the
Of
two
course,
hats
because I
versus
brought a number hat just to finish my
Come on,
round.
bro.
Just to
Come
finish
on,
my
bro.
round.
Come on,
But
bro.
nah, man. Go. You're not done. Go.
Nah, I ain't nowhere near done. Disaster.
Go. Go.
Why can Disaster not clean it up, bro? 2-minute rounds, bro. They don't book you for a long time. You know the slogan, you battle a verb. Bro, 2-minute rounds. All you got to do is set your material for 2-minute rounds. You did it versus Danny. Well, you did more than 2-minute rounds, but you were more clean versus Danny Myers. You were more direct. You had a point to prove. When battling FRAK, it's like you were all over the place. You were rambling. It seemed like you were freestyling. I don't know if he was freestyling or if that was his round. It was
Like
hard to
that, boy.
catch on. It was
FRAK shook
hard.
that boy last night. I didn't even get to see them face off. FRAK shook that boy pride.
You saw how he started the battle. He was like, he was about to call him the same word again, but he didn't because, of course, you can't say that word on Twitch.
Oh,
You can't
he
say
was
that
about.
word on.
Oh, was it the F word?
Yeah, you can't say that on YouTube. You can't say it on
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah, I ain't gonna say it.
Matter of fact, honestly, as far as streaming platforms go, I don't think you can say it at all. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard anybody say that word on any streaming platform. So
I
anyway,
ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
nah. So yeah, he shook that boy up in the face off, and it showed today. Disaster. If I got one word of advice for you, bro, be more direct. Stop rambling. Get straight
Right.
to it. You know, you're a professional. You've been battling over 20 years. Bro, get straight to it, bro. Then you be in the hood. Matter of fact, you with Crack City. You over there with Active now.
He got hood credits. He got hood credits. He good
Come
in the
on.
hood.
He good in the hood, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
This
Look,
man
this
got
is
hood passes, bro. He got hood passes all up through Cali, bro.
all through Kelly. He be with Active now, the Crack City dudes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So come on, fam. Like, but go, bro. Just finish up, and then I'm gonna put this marinade in the house. I'm coming back to goddamn get my round off, bro. Go.
Okay, because I know you want to get your round out, but either way, FRAK was nice. FRAK, man. I've been known about FRAK because I do watch King of the Dot, unlike my coworker here, which I ain't gonna get too much into that. But
I'm gonna get to it. I'm back on. KOTD won me back over, bro. I'm back.
okay, come on over then. Like one thing that bloggers have to understand, bro, if you're gonna blog about something, you gotta be willing to blog about everything that goes on. If you're gonna be a fan of something, you need to be willing to open your mind up to, okay, that's just like watching wrestling. I knew you grew up watching wrestling at some point, Max. You can't lie to me, bro. I know you watch WCW. I know you watch WWF. I know you watch ECW. If you're a wrestling fan, you watch all three. You got RBE, you got KOTD, and you got URL. You watch all three, bro. You can't let, cause they shuffle battlers. They have their certain battlers that stay on their league, but they shuffle battlers as well, and they all produce a great content, you know what I'm saying, in their own right. Whereas KOTD had the more beautiful battlers. They also had the battlers who could, their content was a little bit more diverse than URL. URL was the mecca of it. URL had the street, the grimy feel, but they also had the gumballs and they had the more superstarish battlers on their league. You know what I'm saying? They got Smack on their league. Smack is a model now. You know what I'm saying? He want to be in front of the camera. He gonna fill the seats. He got the connections. URL is more the top league. RBE, they the rucker. Everybody want to go to the rucker. I done seen KOTD battlers at the Rucker. I done seen URL battlers at the Rucker. I done seen Joe Schmo go to the Rucker and do a 1SK. Everybody want to battle at the Rucker because RBE, ARP, Lawrence, Shouter, they got that rapport about them where they're more professional. You can get along with them. They're going to give you the bag. They're going to give you a shot. And they trying to help you come up just like you're going to help them come up. Now that I done did my little deep dive, Max Marley, it looked like you about ready to do your thing.
Man, listen,
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro.
First of all, man, I gotta start this one out by giving flowers again, man.
Give them
I'm
out.
a man, and I stand on mine. You know what I'm saying? If I call something wrong, I'm gonna tell you I called it wrong. And if I say some goofy shit, then I'm gonna fix it. So I said some goofy shit. On the same show. Hold on the same show that I was talking crazy about KOTD on.
Okay.
I said that I didn't know who the fuck FRAK the person was, and that I would smoke his goofy ass. Two things. One, I ain't gonna say I'll smoke you, but I'll probably get you 2-1. You know what I'm talking about? Because I believe in myself. But the other thing is, man, FRAK was robbed, bro. FRAK clearly smoked disaster, fam. Like all three. It was actually a 30. It was actually a 30. And they still found a way to give disaster the win. Now here's where intimidation plays a big part. Because them judges knew goddamn well FRAK had that sauce, all three. And mind you, I'm coming from I've never seen a FRAK the person battle. I even went into this thing like, yo, disaster is about to abuse this child. Disaster took a great ass fall, son. Dead on his face, no bandages. You feel me? But he still managed to walk away with the win. Now that, I don't know what y'all judges have been doing good all night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was calling them right. I ain't see no bias nowhere.
Nope.
But for some reason, I felt like this particular battle, them judges had to be swayed, son. It had to be some Crips in the building who told them, yo, y'all niggas better vote for Disaster or we shoot this bitch up. Period. Because there's no reason in the world that FRAK should have lost that, bro. He had 3 of the cleanest rounds. He had rebuttals. He had a rebuttal for something that he knew Disaster was gonna do, and he was talking to that man. Like, I'm sitting here now because this battle just ended probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and I'm still sitting here like, yo, how the fuck did they let that man do that though? Like, he clearly beat Disaster. Clear, it was clear. No
It was
debate.
clear.
No debate. No debate.
One of the judges said that he had it tied.
Off top. Like, the first nigga to walk in and judge said it's a tie. A tie, fam? What kind of judge is you? That made me question all the battles previously. Did y'all really judge those right? Or was y'all copying?
No. They judge those right because we know we watching it. We watching it now.
There's some incredible shit that just happened to that man FRAK, bro. FRAK's supposed to be moving on, bro. Like, Disaster's supposed to be going home, bro.
Listen, I'm looking at the papers when they walk out. It looked like they had details on the paper. You can't see it that clear, but if you look at
we speculating.
We speculate, but it looked like they had details on the paper on how they called their winners. However, you get to the Disaster and FRAK battle, which was really like the clearest battle, and you can't call that battle?
FRAK smoked that man, bro.
Oh my God.
I ain't seen Disaster lose clear since 40 Cal, and not saying Disaster do a lot of battles or I watch a lot of Disaster battles, but I'm talking about like in the building. Like in the building, Disaster got his, and see, Disaster was Disaster. And now I'm trying to remember because I saw a tweet that said they can't cuss.
No, they cuss. They can cuss.
Disaster came out the gate with F-bombs. You know what I'm talking about? So, like I said, I definitely expected Disaster to beat Disaster, but his rambling and the way that he rapped, man, no, man. FRAK was well poised up there. He didn't look nervous. He didn't look like, oh my God, Disaster smoking me. Like, he looked confident. FRAK looked confident the whole battle, bro. Disaster was the one looking nervous on camera, bro. I don't know how they called that wrong like that, man, but we got to get somebody on the phone, Twitter. Disaster need to go to the crib, man. He lost that, bro. Clear.
Bro, you are listen, FRAK won that battle clearly. And like you said, it seemed like they had everything together until they got to that battle and everybody was nervous. Oh, it's a tie. You don't want to say that this man lost. You scared he finna kill you in that? What is it? What does he have you? Does he have y'all threatened behind the scenes? Or did he say, I'm gonna break you off once I win? Because I don't need the money, so I'm gonna break y'all off 10,000.
That man know he lost for real.
He lost.
I was watching the after John. That man,
he know he lost, son.
Yeah.
I was definitely watching the after.
After the, you know what I'm saying? I stayed in there for that. A lot of niggas closed their laptop, turned off their PlayStation.
They do.
I stayed in there, bro. Man, when I tell you, that man know he lost, bro. He know he lost. Like,
he definitely lost.
Laughing, giggling and shit. Like, yo, you know you lost, son, and you lost clear, son. On the playback, that shit gonna look so crazy, bro. He had a lot of words and shit, but he was just typical Disaster. Me seeing FRAK for the first time, for real, I was impressed. He gave me that Billy Pistol feel, nigga. Like, I thought I was watching Sharon little cousin up there.
Yeah. The white boy that came to shoot up the school. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was watching Sharon up there, man. And you know, Sharon really don't lose like that either. He mad cringy, but I would rather watch FRAK than Sharon, bro. That's crazy to even say.
No, it ain't crazy to say. It ain't crazy to say because if you go back and watch any of FRAK's battles, he's more put together. Sharon at times can be cringy because, well, let's just put it out there. I think Sharon is autistic. So for
Well
one,
then, nah, man, that man ain't cringy, man. Nah, man, that's that autism. I know how that go, man. Nah, my bad,
yeah,
Jerome. My bad,
now,
baby.
like you know what I'm saying, he's autistic, so a lot of times he's trying to gather himself where his mind. One thing I learned about autism, autistic people, their minds rotate a lot faster than normal people. But this ain't about it.
Yeah,
This ain't a science class. This ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um, but FRAK is a great battler who just got robbed. They hit FRAK with the pocket tap. They took him for everything. You know what I'm saying?
They
This
did.
man
They
came with
got
the
good
rebuttals.
too.
He had a prop. He had a prop rebuttal. He had cleaner rounds. He had more. He had that urgency for the battle. You know what I'm saying? He was made for this. His material was cut clean for the tournament style setting that they were in. He got robbed. He
Right.
got robbed. And Max, I'm gonna
Ain't no
say this. I'm gonna say this. Every tournament battle we watch, somebody gets robbed.
Right.
For whatever reason, somebody gets robbed clearly. But
That's a fact.
it is what it is. I do want to ask you this. As far as next week goes, it's going to be the South bracket.
All right.
Well,
Pull it
hold
up.
on. I'm gonna pull up this West bracket. We got Disaster versus the Swords, which I think they battled before, so this will be a rematch.
A
You got
rematch, yeah.
Saint versus Active, which I want to see that battle. Matter of fact, I want to see both those battles because I want to see is the Swords gonna get Disaster up out of here.
Oh, he definitely is. He definitely is. Especially after he's gonna mention that you were supposed to go home last week. How much you want to bet? Not last week, but
Whenever they
whenever
battle.
they start up. Yeah, he gonna mention it. You know you were supposed to go home, right?
Right.
That's a fact.
Okay, moving on to the South. Next week, we got the South, September the 27th on Twitch. I want to say it's going to be 4 o'clock Eastern again.
Let's go.
We got Chef Trez versus Lotta Zay. We got Scotty versus So Seville. We got Clone versus Oops, which and I know you explained to me how Oops might be considered in the South. I still, for the life of me, can't figure out how Oops.
Yeah.
And then we got Bricks Belvy versus Sire Boy, which Sire Boy done changed his name to Hayes the Family Man. I don't know how that goes. I guess he's supposed to be grown because he flipped it.
He going home after that shit. All right, I ain't seen no Fire Sire Boy in years.
Years, dude. To me, he's like that journeyman. He can't find it. He can't get it right, bro.
At one point, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling like Sire Boy was next up.
Probably when Bullpen first started off, maybe.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But
it was a minute ago.
Anyway, go ahead, Big Mike. My bad, man. You know I get off subject.
We'll get to it. Bricks Belvy versus Hayes the Family Man. Sire Boy. I got Bricks Belvy winning.
Hold on. We got to do we got to do the predictions for the West bracket for next week, next time.
Okay,
right?
So let me go back to it then.
Yeah, let's do that first. Let's do that.
Okay, so Disaster versus the Source.
Yeah, we already going with the Source 2-1, man. I wouldn't be, matter of fact, man, after this one, man, the Source 30.
Okay, I got the Source with the 30 as well, plain and simple. Right. Active versus Saint. How you calling that one?
I got my boy Act with the 2-1. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Act, so I got Saint with the 2-1, bro. And if you want to put money on it, a little small gentleman's bet. Okay.
Last 3 months left in the year? I told him, yeah, these last 3 months, I ain't got no money to play with, bro.
Okay. I can respect that. So as far as next, not next week, the date is still to be announced. With the next bracket for the West, me and Max agreed that the Source is going to get Disaster up out of here. We're kind of split on the Active and Saint battle, whereas he has Active, I got Saint. I want to see my young boy work. Saint is fire, and I know you say you want to see Active work. I don't know if it's a dreadhead thing or whatever it is, but we're going to see. We're gonna see,
Rastafarian.
bro. All right. Let's get to this South, man. Let's get to this South, man. Like I said, Bricks versus Hayes, the Family Man, or Sire Boy. I don't know what to call him.
I'm calling him Fire Boy.
We'll stick to Sire Boy. Bricks, I feel like Bricks gonna get him up out of there because, like you said, Sire Boy at one point, it seemed like everybody has that time where they're supposed to be the man. Sire Boy done had his time. Ty Law had his time. Prep had that time, and it's like, bro, your window closed.
Yeah, it's over
Sire
with.
Boy. Sire Boy, you gonna be able to handle Bricks. Bricks was one of those as well. Bricks was supposed to be there next up.
But Brick's nice though. Like
Yeah,
I know Bricks Belvy is nice. Like I know Bricks Belvy nice. I ain't when is the last time that we seen Sire Boy battle?
I think it was on Bullpen. I don't remember the event though. I haven't checked for it.
I know it was on Bullpen, but what I'm saying is, what year was it? Was it it was that last? It wasn't the last big card that Bullpen had, was it?
He might have been on it. I just don't check for his battles, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate to sound ignorant, man. I'm trying to,
Hey, man, we gotta start somewhere, man. Ain't nobody out this bitch perfect. Like, let's go.
Let's get to it, bro. So I got Bricks. Who you got on that?
Keep it tall, man. I'm gonna go with Bricks too, man. Sire Boy got to show me something. Hopefully he make it out the first round, but I don't think he's gonna beat Bricks.
Okay, so we'll move up one. We got Clone and Oops, which, like I said, for the life of me, I still can't figure out how is Oops in the South bracket. I know you explained it to me. I just can't figure it out.
He might just be a body because they couldn't find another person out the South.
Okay, so Oops.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so are you familiar with Clone?
Of course, that's the dude. Like I got him winning, bro. I got Clone taking it.
I got Clone taking it as well. One thing about Oops seems to not be able to get to his material clean or get through. I'm sorry, I'm having problems myself. He's not able to get through his material clean, but he has those talk to him rounds. That third round from Oops is usually heartfelt. It'll have you crying. You know what I'm saying?
You crying? I'm trying to change it. Hey, gun bars, nigga, get that shit out of here.
Okay, so Clone, we already know what Clone gonna do. He gonna come with the punches. He gonna come with with a fire delivery. Shout out to Clone, because Clone is in the same area code as me. He's one city over in Warner Robins. Fire. Clone is very fire, bro. I got Clone as well. We got that one calling it the same way.
Ain't he fresh out? Welcome home. You know what I'm talking about? Welcome home, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no more of that Jack Mac, no more of that, you know what I'm saying, soups and big boys, honey buns, all that. You home now, baby. Let's go.
You ain't got to worry about the commissary no more. Nobody putting money on your book. You know what I'm saying? So Clone, me and Max got it with Clone, and we're gonna wait till we do a show with everybody else, and they're gonna get their predictions as well. But that is next week. That's gonna be on the 27th at 4:00. Like I said, we're gonna move up one more battle. Chef Trez versus Lada Zay.
Come on, Chef. You already know who I'm going with. The motherfucking Chef, baby. 2-1.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar with Lada Zay. I done saw probably one Lada Zay battle.
What was that? Do you remember?
No. Sorry. I gotta apologize, man, because I don't want niggas to feel like, you know what I'm saying, they just so trash, I don't check them out. No, it's not that, bro. It's when I came into battle rap, it was a certain group of people that was there and a certain group of people that wasn't there. So at this time that I came into battle rap, Lada Zay was kind of like on the back burner. All I know him for is messing with a battle rap chick. I can't remember what her name is, but I done heard him in so many other people bars that's like I never really thought to go check him out. But
I'm gonna give you a battle that you need to go watch. You know, he battled the Saga earlier this year, I want to say. That was on Bullpen. You need to
I
go
saw
watch.
that. I saw that. Okay.
You, you you need to go watch Tone Montana versus Lotta Zay. That's a
Okay.
URL battle. It's I can't remember. I think it was the first unfinished business or something like that.
The
Um,
word.
fire, fire. He did a scheme in that battle. Tone Montana was firing there too. Tone Montana versus Lotta Zay. Please go check it out. He battled Rum Nitty and he battled Rum Nitty on KOTD.
Word. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that was
then, yeah. Okay, so he is a formidable opponent for the chef then.
no. Lotta Zay fire. Lotta
Okay.
Zay is fire, bro. One of the best as far as like writers. He's one of the best underrated writers that I've heard. Chef Trez is the same thing. Underrated writer. The only thing that I got to say about Chef Trez, he need to step
Energy.
his
Let's
energy up.
go.
He got to step his energy up, bro, because the bars are there, the punches are there, the rebuttals are there. But when you deliver it so laid back that it's like, you're not
Yeah.
killing this man convincingly. So I'm gonna echo your sentiments again. I'm gonna go with Chef Trez on this. We got one more battle for next week. You got Scotty versus So Severe.
Woo! What's Scotty? What's up, Scotty? That boy. Yo, I know. I wrote it. Yeah, I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to hear that man say that, bro. Scotty, I'm disappointed because after that gnome look, Scotty should have been on stages. He got an app battle though, didn't he?
I want to say he did get an app battle,
He got an app
but
battle,
I think
but
it was
nah,
the
that's not enough. That's not enough, man. Scotty fire, man. Like y'all gotta stop playing with that man. Like Scotty fire, man. Like yo, and he don't be having too many dry spots neither. Like man, I don't know, man. Scotty, I call that man back to back, bro, for real. Cause when he rap, like his shit be coming back to back, bro. I fuck with Scotty for real, man. I got Scotty taking that, man, and I'm gonna jump out there and say 30 just cause who is so severe.
somebody else you're not familiar with.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to KOTD, man, for familiarizing the culture with these battlers, man, because I know I'm not the only one who's not familiar. So shout out to KOTD for that alone, man. And whoever feel a way about me not being familiar with you, my bad. But after this, I guarantee you I'll be getting familiar with everybody in the tournament, man.
Okay, so my thing about Scotty, like you say, he has them back to back, but his delivery can be slow at times. But I feel like he'll fit into this KOTD setting pretty good because he
Yeah,
mixes in jokes with the punches. KOTD crowd, they like them jokes. As you saw tonight, a lot of them were just laughing. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
like them jokes. They like them jokes. So he'll do good. You know, he from the South. You know, we love to crack in the South. We love to crack on folks in the South, bro. We will fire you up. And Scotty's style is kind of like a goods on the lighter side almost. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The very
He if you ask me, he heavier. He heavier. But Goods is just more
like
solidified and been in it longer. You know
I
what I'm
mean like
saying?
humor wise.
Oh yeah.
Like
Nah, Goods funny as shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I got Scotty with the 2-1. I got Scotty with the 2-1. And I'm gonna be honest with you, So Severe is somebody I'm not too familiar with. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Okay. You
You know
got
what I'm
to,
saying?
bro. We got to. Because just so these guys know, man, like, yo, we not trying to shade y'all. We not trying to call y'all trash. If anything, we want to get familiar with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do for sure. I enjoy seeing all these new faces today and cooking shit. So, you know what I'm saying? There's no slack to nobody, man. Please don't take this personal.
And like I said, man, that's gonna be next week on the 27th at 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Tune in again Sunday. As far as us, the underdogs, we got to get to it, bro. We coming with a show tomorrow, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this to you while I got you here. I want to
Yeah.
try to do a live show, bro. I want to try to figure out how to get that thing live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with all that.
We're trying to pump the followers up. We're trying to build up each other's followers. We're trying to build up the show's followers. We're trying to get these views going on YouTube. We're trying to pump out some great content. We got a solid team. I saw Henny Man shouted us out this morning. I didn't watch the live, but as soon as it happened, somebody got a clip of it and they put it in the group. So
I watched
shout
it
out to
live.
Henny. You was in there?
Yeah, I was in there, bro. He was just recapping Summer Madness, and you know what I'm saying, just chopping it up with the fans, with the trappers. You know what I'm saying? Anything trap related, I'm in there, man. So shout out to Henny, man, for always showing the underdogs love, man. No cap. Shout out to Henny, man, for always showing us love, man. Always. That man never. Anytime he see underdogs in this bitch, he's shouting us out. Shout out to underdogs and shout out to Henny, man. I love that man, bro.
And to any battlers that's watching this, man, we are open to interviews. And it's not so much of an interview, but a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Conversation, man. We ain't interviewing nobody. We
Man,
conversating.
we conversating. We're all underdogs in the game, and from one underdog to the next, we gotta get it, bro. We trying to make it just like y'all are. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all see this, we don't have LL Cool J on, we don't have Henny on, we don't have ARP on, and all three were classic conversations. Look, Max, I ain't gonna hold you any longer, bro. I feel like we done completed the objective. You know what I'm saying? We done got to the meat and potatoes of it.
I'm
I know you
listening. Go
cooking
ahead,
it up.
dog.
Nah, you straight, bro. I'm finna cut this thing off. I appreciate anybody who watches this. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the Underdogs channel, follow us on Twitter, follow me at mrider23, follow my boy Max Marley 007, and you know what to do, bro. Holla at us.